Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. I'm on a little earlier than normal. Chicha is in town. Actually, she's in Valencia today. So I'm here by myself. I got the workers coming for the garage. So I'm on a little early. I'm just sitting here and I said, why am I sitting here? Waiting for 8. Just go online. Isn't it amazing? You're waiting for the clock. And you could have just went ahead and went online. Go figure, right? Kevin, good morning. How are you? How is everything? Hopefully all is well. And hopefully you're doing good this morning. And thank you for coming on. Thank you. Yeah, I'm on a little early today. Oh, you doing good? Good. Yeah. How's your beautiful wife doing? Hopefully she's feeling well and doing well. David Sorelli, how you doing? Good morning. James Shakut, how you doing, sir? How is everything? Good morning. In work jail. I know. I was there. I've been there. I hate working on it slowly. You know what? My prayers are with you. I know, and it's a process. You're exactly right. When you're sick like that, it's just a process. And my prayers are with you and your wonderful wife, Gemma. And so I hope everything is well. Good morning, Mr. Rick Morris. Jonas Gilbert, good morning. Rick Morris, John Sweeney, good morning. From Dallas. Oh, Jonas from Dallas, huh? You're my brother. Brother lives in Tyler, so you're close. Not really. About, what, hour and a half away, depending on traffic. Yeah, I'm sitting here. It is Monday morning. It's wonderful. You're so welcome, Kevin. I mean, I tell you, you cherish life. Life needs to be cherished. People don't really realize how fragile life is, you know? To jump off buildings and, they do all these crazy things, especially when you're a kid, right? But they don't realize how fragile life is, you know? Good morning, Mark Jones. How you doing this morning? So how's Mr. Jonas and John? Kevin, Mark, how we doing? Rick, how you doing, Mr. Rick? Rick, I'm still looking, as we discussed. I'm still looking, my friend. So don't count me out. David Sorelli, how you doing? James Jacut, how you doing this morning? Welcome on my live stream this morning. Miss Chicha is in town. Yeah, very close. Yeah, hi. Yeah. Yeah, say hi to him. Did you feel the earthquake? Only small tremors. You know what happens is sometimes I'll feel it. I don't feel it as much as this house. If I'm outside, I feel it. And I feel it more in the blessing house, but I really don't feel it too much here in this house, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's kind of like on a markers and it's on the ground. I don't know, but yeah, I did not feel. That's all I felt. Sometimes we'll get a heavy tremor, but nothing. It's not earth shattering. In other words, they don't knock cans off the wall or anything like that. Now we did have one in town one time, and it did crack the house. It really did. Big old crack throughout the house. So that's the reason I decided. I said, I need to do something different. I don't need concrete for a house. Let's do metal or something. And that's how I got into this. There's many things that sent me to this type house. So if the earthquake does this, this house is just maneuver. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's fire resistant and category 4 storm. So I said, I'm staying here. It was raining so hard the other day, and it was kind of like a wind come up. It's like a small water spout, and it was really windy. Knocked a few little small trees over, and I couldn't even tell in the house. You could hear the rain hit the roof, but that's it. Good morning, HH. Good morning from Las Vegas. How you doing this morning? Good morning, Lagaya. How you doing this morning? Thank you for coming on. How is Miss Lagaya? Hi, Racer. Mr. Johnny B. How you doing this morning? Thank you for saying hi. That was me. I want to apologize for sitting you in timeout that day. Being sick, going to bed early. Have a blessed day. Johnny B. See you later, my friend, and thank you for coming on. Hopefully you get to feeling well, Racer. Jim Trotter, good morning. Good morning. How's Mr. Jim doing this morning? How you doing, Jim? Tessie, how you doing, Tessie? Good morning. What's for breakfast? From Masan Southern Lete. I had I had boiled egg this morning, some coffee, and I'm still having my coffee, as you guys know me. I'll have another cup after this one. Uh, Chicha had to leave early. She left at 3 a.m. She had a meeting to go to, her and her sister, so they left and went and did that this morning. And at 3, and me and ours here. I have the workers coming to work on the garage today. I figured they'd be here by now, but they're not. But who knows, right? Hopefully they'll show up soon. What good if it rained? If you can't hear it hit the roof, tin roof is the best. It is. It really is. But it is really good, but when it really rains hard, it is so you can't hear yourself think. It is so loud that you can't even hear the TV. You can't hear anything. So it really shuts down everything. Rain, when it rains hard, it sounds like little BBs hitting the roof here. Little BBs. Like if somebody dropped BBs on the floor. That's what it sounds like. It's really weird. But I agree. So I had boiled egg this morning. I had my coffee, simple breakfast for me this morning. I went and filled the water for the guys out there. Got them water, so they have some ice cold water. I have snack for them later this morning when they go. I have a cake to deliver. I have my list of daddy duties I have to do today. I had to deliver a cake today from Miss Chicha. She made one yesterday for a customer, so I have to. That's the reason I'm on a little early. I have to take it to the driver and take me to town at 9:45 this morning. Good morning, Jay Music and Adventures. Good morning. How you doing this morning? How is everything? James, I can't hear, so I will tell you to do something. That's what it is. Yeah, that's exactly right. I can't hear Chicha say, "Hey, go do this." I have to admit, she's really good. She don't say anything about anything. She really doesn't. She doesn't say, "Hey." Now she has said day before yesterday, and she has done this. Can you help me, please? And she'll do that. Can you help me, please? Jim Allner, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Michael and Heidi, good morning. How you doing this morning? God bless. God bless. Ken Unger, good morning. Mr. Ken, I was thinking about you the other day. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome, Mr. Ken. So thank you all for coming on this morning. Thank you for spending your valuable time. Yeah, in fact, I came on early this morning because I have to get off here about 9:45. I would be in the Philippines in year in just over 1 month time to David, Australia. Awesome day, Paul. Awesome, my friend. Well, you're coming to a great place. My life here in the Philippines is that I'm comfortable and I can't complain. And I wake up. We did have karaoke till midnight last night. Maybe 1. I don't know. I didn't look at the clock because I keep it dark in there, Oh, you gonna send me some video from my old house? Did you do video? Did you do really, Michael? Awesome, my friend. JG, good morning, Mr. JG. How you doing, sir? Welcome. Thank you for coming on, JG, Michael, and Heidi. All Filipino hard workers better than Filipinos, most of them. I tell you what, Filipino do work hard. They really do. Filipina are just hard workers. If I had Filipina in my area, in U.S., I would be rich because they do work and they do show up. It may be latter time, but that's like anything. They show up late sometimes because there's really no hurry in anything. It's island life, and it's okay. It's really, I got thinking about it the other day. It's island life. It's like Hawaii. I remember going on tour. The guy was supposed to be there at 8, right? 8:30, 8:45. I'm saying the tour's canceled. Here he comes up in a grass skirt. Sorry, I'm late. I got up late. I said, I bet you get up late every day. He goes, yeah, I don't have a watch. He says, he's Hawaiian, I said, you don't wear, he said, no, man, we don't have wine. We don't wear a watch. I said, oh, okay. Gonna send you some video. I like to see that from my old house. So how's Mr. JG? Yep. It'd be kind of nice to, we lived in that house. I was actually raised in that house when I was youngster, probably from about, I would say 7 up. My wife does the exact same things. She will not ask. Once in a while, she'll ask me to cut vegetables. She already done the market. She does, yeah. Yeah, Jim Allner, RR went to school this morning. She left at 6:30 in the morning. She'll get home tonight at 6:30. She gets out of school at 3, but the bus drive. The bus picks her up here and brings her off here, and it's private school. So she loves it. She actually loves school. and I enjoy that because she can't wait to go to school, and she, in fact, she'll come home and do more homework, more than they ask her to do. That's good. I hope she keeps it up. So Ken is saying hi to JG, Jim. That's right. So Michael, I'm looking forward to that video. Morning, Judy. Did you bring your spoon? I don't think Scott's here yet, but you're going to need it if he shows up. Judy, how you doing this morning? Welcome, Judy. Mom, no school in Manila today because long strike. Jim, is it really? Yeah, we have it here, but does not mean that the public may be out. I don't know. They're all, well, the tricycles run. We don't have. Do we have jeepneys? We do have jeepneys here, not many. Good morning, Jeb Jam. How you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. My second cup of coffee this morning. Chicha left at 3, go to a meeting. Her and her sister did at 3 a.m. Her brother came, picked her up on a motorcycle. Then we have other family members coming today to start on the Blessing House to put up the sandwich panel. I changed the sandwich panel. They wanted to actually, instead of putting the sandwich panel, they said that the room is going to be too small. The garage is going to be too small. So I explained my thought and explained what I thought it would be and what I think it needs to be. And they agreed with me and said, oh, it's not going to be that small. 3 meter by 5 meter, it's not that small. So how is JG saying hi to Ken, James, Emily, good morning. How you doing, Miss Emily? How was everything, Miss Emily? Mercury, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Welcome, Mr. Mercury. Thank you for coming on, sir. My wonderful, wonderful moderators, Mercury, JG, Judy. Thank you, thank you. JG, Jim Allner. If I'm running slow, guys, just say, hey, stop it, Tom. Keep, yeah. Hi, JG and Judy. Well, that was that house the neighborhood new at that time. It was brand new. It was brand new. It was a subdivision, and my father owned that house, and my father owned the lot next to it. And across the street was a new house being built. When we moved there, many new homes, and we were like the, I don't know, 5th home on there. And as you go around the corner, it went to another cul-de-sac and came back around. We were on the turn. You know, it was really kind of a bad area because people come around the corner and turn, like, you know, hit our mailbox and stuff. But it was okay. I could not complain about it because it's right there next to the Indian reservation. I used to go to the Indian reservation and ride the horses. Judy, Ken, good morning, Ken Unger. Gemma went to work. She said, Gemma, I'm sorry. I'm saying it wrong. Gemma. No traffic. 10 minutes to work, normally about a half hour. Yeah. For me, I noticed the other day, I went to town. I go, why is there nobody here in town? And they said, they're all working, Tom. There's no holiday and everybody's working. I go, wow. There's nobody in town. There's a guy, Emily. No jeepneys blocking traffic. No school today. Well, RR did go to private school today. Now, she'll be out of school here the end of this month, I think 2 days, 3 days. And she wants to go visit her old classmates, her public school classmates. Morlon, Music Channel, how you doing? Good morning. How is everything? Hey, you know what? They do make expandable garages. I'm going to make, they make one, Michael, that you take and it's folded like a sandwich, right? And you pull it up, it's accordion, it opens up, and there's your garage. And you just pull your car right in, and you just lock it. You lock it. And once it's locked, and that's it. Whole thing. And it's about, from what I understand, shipping here and everything, it's about $1,200, $1,500. It's really a cheap way. And it comes with a window. One window. And it comes with electric and power. All you got to do is hook it up. This one is going to have electric and power, solar. I'm going to put a small solar panel on it and have power with some batteries so I can charge phones and my bikes. Edwin Thomas, how you doing? How you doing this morning? Welcome. Asawa may be late to work, so a lot of others, so no jeepneys. Yeah. JG is saying 25 watching, 12 thumbs up. Let's get them up. 20 now, 27. Thank you. So today I was talking about life in the Philippines. For me, it's so much different. I feel a lot more comfortable and relaxed. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. He's in the U.S. He's so stressed out. I said, "What's wrong?" He said, "In this lifetime." I said, "What are you so stressed?" He said, "I'm stressed because, he said he went to work yesterday. He had to work on Sunday. He worked retail, and it's just busy, normal stuff, just normal, nothing spectacular." Thumbs up, Emily and son. Miss Emily, your cooking videos always make me hungry. Yeah, cooking videos do make you hungry. Jim Allner, let's see. Marlon, great channels. You guys subscribe to each other. Hamkilla, good morning, Hamkilla. I haven't seen you in a while, and welcome, Hamkilla. The tricycles are still running. Yeah, we, today, Chichi, what she did, you love it. She had notes. I woke up because she had to go to Valencia today, 3 o'clock for a meeting. But she left notes, right? And she writes it. Now, this is to Junie, the worker. This one, she has one over here for R. She has one for me. And who's the boss? Tom, and mine is, of course, English, and this is all beside. And she says, Tom, do this before the workers get here. And she had a checklist for me to, check it. So I did it. So I texted her, and I said, I did everything. She says, okay, that's it. That's it. Okay. I love you. I love you, question mark. And she says, I love you. So that's it. So she's busy. She's busy. She's telling me in a way, I'm too busy to talk to you. I don't want to talk right now. I'm busy. You gotta love her. I mean, you really do. She is, she's something else. Yesterday, she's sitting here. She's on her phone, right? And she's sitting here. I said, Chicha, can I ask you something? I said, I'm going to ask you a question. Yeah, what? Like that, because she's on her phone. She's in a conversation with somebody. I said, don't you have a cake to do? Oh, I got a cake to do. I said, Chicha, you told me that 3 hours ago. Oh, I forgot. I got to go do a cake. And so guess what? 11 o'clock last night, she finished the cake, got it in the fridge and ready to go, and she has to leave at 3. She makes me. And so are the pedal cars. Yeah, pedal cars. Tom, you're almost home builder. I know. You know what? I tell you what. If I had resource, no. If I was younger, like 10 years younger, and I was here, I would do that. I would get in expandable house business. I would actually make expandable houses for people to their design, to their need, and then charge a fee accordingly. I would have Chicha run the office, and I would do out in the field with construction and have her brother-in-law or hire her family to help me because they're really good at that, and just have them go with me, and we just go. You could make a fortune here. The expandable house market itself is incredible. The concrete itself is going up a little bit. The blocks are going up a little bit. They have a homemade block system now. They're starting to make blocks now instead of doing them by hand. They pack them by hand now, guys. They take and separate the soil, get the soil, they separate and they sift it. So here's hard gravel, here's light gravel. Well, here is the light stuff that goes in the concrete, right? So they take that, and you got a guy sifting it, right? He sits there for hours all day, and he can do 20 of those, and the pile's only this big. So it's a lot of work to do concrete. So if you had ready mix, you could just open up a plant, just ready mix plant. I mentioned that the other day. Make a fortune. And not only that, how about homemade designed pads, concrete pads? What I mean by that is walking steps, things like that, homemade concrete, blocks, pads, things like that. Really nice. People would buy them really cheap. David Paul, good morning. Maureen, Michelle, and Ken, good morning. How you doing? Your best friend, your future hubby is here. He is here saying hi to everybody. Jim, still a big load to carry trikes. Can't handle a morning rush. Getting a trike be hard. Yeah, to catch. Yeah. Good morning, Miss Maureen, Michelle, and Ken. So let me ask everybody this morning. If there's no school today and you don't have any kids going to school today, what is everybody going to do today? What would they do for fun? In other words, you guys stay at home, just do the normal thing. And I notice this. Here in the Philippines, people go places and they do things. It's just not a lot to do. So you'll find that most people just stay home and have good bonding. Have good bonding time. So Mr. Mercury has friends at the house and family at the house. And so he's busy. And so how's Mercury doing this morning? So And you guys notice this too. You know, and I'm going to say this too. Also, I noticed this yesterday. A lot of YouTubers are losing views. Like for example, I don't know if you guys even noticed this. So you download a video yesterday and you get like 1,000 views, and you go back this morning and the view count would change to 700 or 300. I don't know what's going on with that. And some are losing a few subscribers here and there. Tom, just let you know that I was involved in the panel bills and a day in South Australia, as you are now with the kid homes. Just thought might be a matter of interest to you. Hey, Dave, Paul, it's actually good. And you know what? Those Australian homes, those homes, those modular homes like this expandable house, are cheaper than the ones that you get from China, and cheaper in price, not cheaper in quality. And I understand. Am I correct with that? And I understand you can actually almost get it cheaper than what I paid for this one, like a few thousand US dollars cheaper. Uh, and getting here is about the same process. So I was that close to ordering one from Australia. We could never work out on how my money would be secure. You know what I mean by that? And that's the reason I didn't do it, even though I could save like $2,000. I just couldn't. I didn't feel good because they said, "Well, we have no process." Well, well, sweet Maureen's in the house and on my phone at the same time. My sons just left. My son and daughter-in-law just got back from Disney World, and my other son has work. We enjoyed a late dinner together. Mercury, high five to you. Great bonding, my friend. Great bonding. So they just got back from Disney World. Wow, beautiful, beautiful place, Disney World. A great place to go. Very expensive to go. It's a wonderful place. Everybody needs to go visit one time. You know, just take enough money with you. They say don't take snacks in the park, but I always used to tell everybody bring a few snacks. If you bring a small bottle of water, just in case of emergency for thirsty, because you're going to be paying quite a bit of money for stuff once you get in there for things. I did a walkthrough on that park to clean the hoods and all the. It took me 2 days to do a survey for that, and the contract was over $1.3 million, $1.4 million a year, just to clean the hoods there. But their underground system is unbelievable, guys. You would not believe that. It's a city. It's a city under the ground. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They gave me a small taste of it because we had to go from one area to another. And the easiest way to get there instead of going through all the parks and all this, that, and other, because you have to do it all at night, So, Dave, thanks, Tom. I will get in contact with you to share some more information about the panel bills. That'd be great, Dave. I told the guys from China, I said, put me in the loop on that, and if you don't mind, send me some commission because I'm helping. I get emails, what foundation you got, Tom? How do you do this? And as you know, I spent 10 hours helping this one lady get a house from going to New Zealand, and she bought a house, expandable house, and it was like forever. And she finally bought it. It's like, gosh, And I told the ladies in China, I said, make sure you send some money on that sale. Oh, we forgot to put you in on that. Well, what do you mean you forgot to put me in? Well, Chinese. We didn't put you in. I said, well, I'm not recommending my house to anybody else anymore, and we'll send you something. That was 2 months ago, and they've not sent anything. But it's okay. It's not about that. It's about helping people. It's about that. It is about that. But it's, what am I going to do? Nothing I can do about it. Our sons are hardworking young men. I taught them right. They're not like most millennials. I'm a proud father. Yeah, I agree with you. Something I noticed R started doing, a new habit she started. I'll get to that later. When your mother said, go do the clothes. I'll get to that later. And, that does not work. I'll get to that later. I'll get to that later means let's get her done. Let's make it happen. So that's just not right. I just stopping in. Buyer Sorts. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for spending your valuable time. Buyer, thank you. Ken, it's a great Sunday. Yeah, it's a great Sunday. It does make you feel good. Let's do it. Just sell some. Yeah, you can build them and sell them. You could actually just order a sandwich panel in. Don't buy the sandwich panel here. It's 3-4 times the cost in which you can order it in. Believe it or not, pay shipping to order it in. You get David Paul probably shipping some pounds cheaper than what they charge. They charge like $60 or $80 for these stupid panels. When I bought it for 20, includes shipping here. I bought it for 20 bucks, included shipping, and all the tops and the balls, brackets, and all the stuff I needed. They sent all kinds of stuff. I mean, they sent me, in case I wanted to add on 60 or 80 tubes of caulk. They sent me a couple boxes of rivets, rivet gun. In case I wanted, I didn't need it. I didn't need any of that stuff, but they sent it extra for the panels that I bought. That's really nice, Judy Fish. You were saying to Mercury. It is. It's a good bonding. It's very, very good bonding. It makes you feel good when you have your family around. Especially when you get older, you tend to appreciate life a little more. Before, whatever age, you just run all the time. Yeah. And that was me. And I've learned to appreciate it more here, honestly. And my mindset's completely changed. And I got to tell you something. I tend to be a lot more family oriented than I ever have been all my life. I'm more family oriented now than I ever used to be. I mean, really. Now I want my family around. Before, I just worked all the time. I literally just worked all the time. And family was very important to me. But I guess work was more important because it ended up not doing. But at the end of the day, I don't know, because, you need a house. You need some type of transportation. You need some type of lifestyle. And I had to work sometimes 2 jobs just to maintain just a normal life. We contacted a builder for 2-story, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, steel frame house, 282,000 peso for materials, and we would build it ourselves. Okay, there you go. 2-story, 3-bedroom, 2.5 steel frame house, and you can actually do that. And another reason why I bought this sandwich panel is, and Dave could probably attest to this, is it's already insulated. I don't have to buy insulation. I have to add another inside in. My buddy Alta is building a small steel frame house. He was adding insulation in, and then he was putting hardy board on the inside of the house. And it got to the point where he's saying, I should have just bought something, because he couldn't find the workers, and he's 87, 88. He can only do so much. And you could easily build it. And if I was to do a house, it would be bamboo or it'd be steel, if I didn't have this available. Steel, and of course, what's going up on top here is going to be steel. I am going to build steel. I did buy the bars for the steel for the frame to add another porch up here. Not today, not tomorrow. Chichi got a deal on it. She bought it. So we have our post now to add another frame, add another deck on top of this house. But then I got solar panels and all kinds of things to worry about. Marky, good morning. Good morning. How is Marky doing this morning? I need your help, Frank. I sure can. Can you do an updated video? I sure can. I will do that. I need your help, Frank, of Compound. I need everything. It sounds like you got that Filipina cough. Take vitamin C. Yeah, I know. It's funny. It's like I'll go fine for like 3-4 days, and then that cough comes back. What is that? What is going on with that? Is it the weather, or is it me, or what? I'm saying, I don't know. It's weird, How's the garage going, JG? They're supposed to come this morning. They're going to do the sandwich panel garage, and I actually changed it. They want to go steel roof, and I said, I told you sandwich panel in the beginning, but they taught me steel, and I changed it back to sandwich panel. We're doing sandwich panel. I told them I want sandwich panel. I'm having right here. I'm just going to give you guys this. From here to here is 3 meters, right? And all the way back there to that corner, and I'm talking this section right here. So back over in that corner is 6 meters. So this is the size of the garage right here. And the garage is only going to be 5 meters, a little bit bigger than 5 meters. And we're going to put a door on it. I said, I don't want no rat. I don't want any of that stuff in there. So good morning. I will do that. I have a great loving wife and children, and I am blessed. Amen to you. Amen, amen, amen. You are blessed, Mercury. You're so blessed, and you're very lucky, my friend. You know what, Mercury? I often sometimes, Chicha and I even mentioned that the other day, how what a loving couple you guys are together. And she brought it up to me. She says, I think Mercury and Flying Turtle are really a great couple together. And I said, I think so too. It's just something I feel in my heart. And she says, yeah. And I assume that she's talked to you and your wife, wonderful wife, Flying Turtle, many times. And it's nice to see. Marky got a vehicle. He had to send it back. It didn't work or something, motor. Hey, Paul, where you been? How you doing? Are you here now? Are you back in U.S.? Are you back in U.S. or are you coming back to stay? Congratulations, the newlywed there. Well, less than a year. High five to you, sir. Marky bought a car, and the house you're living in, is it titled? Yes, it is titled. This house is titled. The land is titled. It's registered with the deeds. We're waiting on the final deed, and I already paid my taxes. My property taxes of $3 has been paid for the year, and taxes on both properties. I have two properties here, and we paid is $3 for both properties. It's a 10 meter by 30 meter property. These are 10 by 15 lots. I bought two of them. I bought one to do a house. Then the couple behind us, which was family, said, hey, will you buy that off of us and just give us the money? And I said, yeah, same rate? They said, yeah, same rate you bought yours for. So I did. And so I ended up with two lots. So that's the reason we have two separate entities there, two deeds. So yeah, they're all titled the whole 9 yards. And all set, all etched. And in fact, my name is on the title and deed. Not saying that I don't own anything. I'm just saying they need my signature when she sells it, if she ever sells it. I'm planning on being here, and I told her, put me in that back corner back there behind that Gemelina tree, and to put me in that back corner. She's laughing. I said, this is it. I'm not going anywhere else. I said, if you leave, I'm going with you. And they're all laughing. And she says, I'm doing the same to you. I'm going with you. Yeah, Marky, looking forward for your new toys, Jim Trotter. Marky bought a car, had something wrong with it, a Suzuki multicab, took it back in for carburetor work, come to find out the motor shot. They gave him his money back, and now he's looking for another vehicle. Back in USA, Paul. Oh, man. I know you hate being back in USA. Yeah, I know you do. Thank you, Mercury says. My wife and I have a strong, loving relationship. We work, love, hard, relax, and play well. We're not perfect, but we're perfect for each other. That's exactly what I tell Chicha. We're perfect for each other. Every day, this morning she got up, and I'm 2:30. I'm not up. Okay, I'm still laying in bed. She gets ready, and she comes in. We say our prayers, and she leaves. And she texts me, and then of course she leaves me 5 or 6 notes, and then she calls me 2 or 3 times before 7 a.m. Are you up? You up? Everything okay? Like that. Make sure you eat. I have RR. The girls, I can't beat it. I got up. Coffee was made, hot. 3 boiled eggs was in there, ready for me to eat, hot. And they said, if you want cereal, there's oatmeal, the cornflakes, and whatever. Help yourself. I said, I'm fine. Just give me 3 boiled eggs. I'm done. And so R said, Daddy, you set? I'm set. And we sat and chit-chatted a few minutes, and she watched cartoons, and the bus came, and she left the school. She's so happy. Building a traditional cement house in the Philippines is a pain. Jim, I got to tell you something. I have to tell you, I saw them working that concrete the other day. I saw the concrete, and we bought 2 different concretes only by just the way it was, 2 different places. One concrete's better than the other, and this other concrete's don't have enough cement in it. And, I don't even want to tell you. And then we're finding that maybe they have to resurface the front driveway again because that other concrete is just not good quality, and it has glass in it, and you can actually hear thump, 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 and it's 4 inches thick. It's 4 inches thick up there. I mean, I bought enough. Well, you guys know. I mean, I don't know how many bags of concrete. Well, let's see, 10 bags of concrete between this walkway and that front. So 10 bags of concrete in the soil. So there you go. Good morning to you, Loomis. How you doing, sir? How you doing? Welcome. Thank you, Loomis, for coming on this morning and spending your time. I was worried about it, Tom. LOL. I know I would too, Marky. I would worry about it too. You know what, Marky? I got to tell you, I understand your pain. I bought a used car, and It ran fine for a year, and then I started having these fuel pump problems. It's back in the fuel pump problem again. So I'm going to sell it, and I don't know what I'm going to buy. If I'm going to buy something, I'm going to really have that bad boy checked out. I'm going to take it down to my buddy down there, and I'm going to have him tear it apart, put it back together, and make sure it's okay with me. I'm going to have him check the tranny and everything. I ain't buying it. And if the guy don't want me to check it, well, forget it. I ain't buying it. I get tired of it, you know. Remember, I live right next door to the biggest elementary school in the Philippines. It's going to be a nice, quiet day. Jim Allner. High five to you, sir. High five, quiet day. Here you go. Marky, good morning again. Nolan Tate, how are you? Thanks for your time. Thank you, Nolan. Thank you for coming on this morning. Thank you. It goes choo, choo, choo. Yeah, hello, Marky. I agree with you, brother. I have it checked out totally. I'm going to start doing it that way. I am just going to start doing it that way. JG, how you doing this morning? Judy, how you doing this morning? How's Mr. Chris? Did he leave yet? Did he go back? Is he go back to work yet? It's of course it'll be Sunday evening there, and so is he headed back out again to go back out on his trip? I know for me, I've had it with these, and I knew better at buying it. I drove it home. I drove it 60 kilometers. It's fine. So I just have it checked out. S. Hart, good morning, S. Hart. How you doing this morning? Welcome. So, welcome on our live stream today. Yeah, so for me today, a new construction is something that you really have to really think about if you're actually going to build. And you know what, is having a house, is it a good idea? Should you rent? Should you not rent? Should you just build your own house? I mean, I don't know. It depends on the person. It depends upon your circumstances. You know, if you're married, if you have kids, are you planning on staying here? Are you planning to go back to the U.S. or are you planning to go back to wherever country you come from? Right? So, and for me, it's ideal for the situation I'm in. Will it change? It could change. I could say, 10 years from now, if I'm alive still, I want to go back, USA. But right now, my plans, I'm happy and content, and there's no reason for me to go back. For me, it's like going back into a different place that I really don't want to have the girls exposed to. I see stuff on TV, and she'll say to me, and the kids, even the adults say to me, is it really like that? They're watching CNN News, Fox News. I go, yeah, it's like that. They have all the homeless in the street. Why aren't all the homeless sleeping in the street? I said, well, they don't have anywhere to sleep. And why are they homeless? And so they got a discussion on that for an hour the other day in English. All the sisters, why would there be people in the street sleeping and it's cold out? How do they get warm? I said, they don't. They freeze. Some die. What? How come nobody where's their family? Where's their family? I don't know. Maybe they don't have family. So they can't grasp it here. You mean people, they get food? How do they get food? I say they go what they call dumpster diving to get food. What's that? So I explained it to them. And the kids are going, wow, is it that bad? I said, in some areas it's really bad in the U.S. People picture this thing of pie in the sky, and some areas it's really bad, yes. Some areas it's not so bad, but some areas, yeah. And then people, you go to feeding program, like a church feeding program, so they're so happy to get a shower. And I said, they're happy to get warm, good food. Some don't even have any food. And they go, wow. So this is really an eye-opener, really eye-opener. Good morning from Dumagetti. Mark is saying hi. Are you going to do something with that space between the house and the blessing house? I would cover that space, put a rocking chair and a hammock. You know what? You could. Chiche wants to put a deck across to the blessing house. So when we do the upstairs here, which you wouldn't, probably $200, you could do the upstairs with the steel frame and put a deck flooring on it. Maybe $300. I could do that, but there's no reason for me to do that. Who's going to go up there? It's just right now. It's not something that is needed. There's only 3 of us here, and I got 2 houses now. Now I got a garage, so I got more place to put stuff in than I did in the U.S. Not really, but I'm just saying. Nobody's even staying in that house. I mean, there's nobody in that house. insects. No, Tom, he hasn't gone back yet. They do have to go back, but they don't know when yet. Ah, I see. Probably stages in the project. Yes, I understand that. Well, our prayers to Mr. Chris that he always keeps busy and always finds a job whenever he needs a job. That's so important. Always find a job when he needs a job. And he sounds like he's really highly talented for sure. You know what I mean? Uh, I would like to do 3 months twice a year. Jab Jam, there's nothing wrong with that. You could easily do that. That would be an easy thing to do. You know, uh, come here, work, go back. I mean, come here, relax, go back, have a good time here, and just enjoy yourself here. You know. Good morning, Walter Tollender. Good morning, good morning. Um, it is their perspective of streets that are paved in gold and everyone lives in a mansion. That's the thing. You think about that. Good morning again, Walt Tollender. Good morning. How you doing, sir? Thank you for coming on. I kind of bypassed that. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, they do. They think that the streets are paved with gold. Alton, he was married to a Filipina, brought her back to Las Vegas to his house. He showed me pictures of it. It's a nice house, very nice house. 3 story. It's only him and her. Very nice house, like 5 bedroom. Anyway, she gets there. She's there. He says about just a few hours, and takes the thing, goes to the room. She said, "I'll be right back. I'm going outside a minute." He goes, "Okay." So he takes a shower and cleans up. And 45 minutes go around. He don't know where she's at. So he goes out there and he's looking in the garage and he's looking. He can't find her. He's out in the kitchen. He goes all over the place and walks outside and he looks down the street and he sees her way down the street down there because they lived in a subdivision, gated. So he looks down the street and he sees her down there with a bucket. And he goes, "What in the world are he come back, come back." She comes back. He goes, "What are you doing?" Like that. I can see him doing that too. And she says, "Well, my daughters and my sisters thought that there's money on the ground here, and you might find things on the ground here that they said America's so rich, change falls out of their pockets, and you can find a lot of stuff on the ground here. I have not found anything on the ground here." He said, "Honey, you're in the United States of America. We don't have money on the streets. Money may fall out of someone's pocket." Well, he said that relationship lasted a year. He said she just got so angry at it there in U.S. He says, "Well, go back home." She went back home, and he got a divorce and went to this particular ended up with this wife here. So, good morning, Walter. Yes, their perspective of America's streets are paved in gold with matching. That's exactly right. Yeah, 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 yeah. You got a garage and we'll sell the car, but you can store your scooters. And I won't have a car to put in there. I'm gonna sell that car. I won't have that car to put in there because I'm gonna get rid of it somehow. And you're right. I'm gonna put scooters in there, and I'm actually gonna put a lot of the stuff out. What I'm trying to do, honestly, is I got some visitors maybe coming here, and if they want to stay in a blessing house, I want to make it perfect. So the garage, I'm doing the garage really for my visitors might be coming that may want to stay a night or two. So I'm actually that house is gonna be reworked, and not reworked, cleaned, dust free. It's clean, but dust free, and get some of the stuff out of there, all the luggage. I mean, I bet we got 10, 15, 20 luggage. It's going to be 10-foot ceilings in that house. I'm put a rack in there, and he's going to weld me a rack in there. We're going to put some stuff in there, and store stuff on top. They do believe Americans are rich, and I laughed at the story. And he said, "Well, at the time, Tom, it was not funny." He said, "At the time, I'm thinking, what kind of woman did I marry that she's out here looking in the street for that?" And he says, I was not laughing at the time. He said, "I'm telling the story now, and I giggle. But at the time, Tom," he said, "I got to tell you," he said, "the relationship was really tough. Before that, she was a different person. And I get her there, and she's just, now," he said, I came here. So, It's like that. Remember, I walked into this house. It was about 2/3 finished. At the time, my fiance owned this house. Yeah. You can easily, if you think about it, you could buy an existing house here and fix it up. Yeah. How you doing, Nolan? Hello, Marky. Paul Joe is saying, hi, Mr. Paul Joe. How you doing, Paul Joe? You're heading back here, right? And get this, guys, also, I was thinking about this. When I was trying to ship stuff from U.S., I remember I couldn't find a bleak biome place, right? The only place I could find is Jacksonville, a Filipino community up there at a store up there. Even in Orlando, I even went to Vietnamese place. I went to, Little Saigon. They call it Little Saigon there in Orlando, and I went there. I went to Chinatown in there, and I could not find anything that shipped to the Philippines. It's China fine, Vietnam fine, but nothing to the Philippines. There was no LBC at that time. In that group, there's LBC, I'm sure, but I did not. It was not. Ray Wolf, good morning. Good morning. Listening in. Hi, Paul Joe. I love it when people listen in. That's fantastic. Nothing wrong with that. JC Watts, good morning from Nashville, Tennessee. Awesome. Thank you for coming on, JC. Hopefully you're doing good, my friend. I prepped my wife for bringing her steaks. I tell you what, I have to say something to you. Something you said the other day that's clicking in my mind, Jam, was you told no social media in the house. So no social media are allowed in the house. I said that to Cheche. I said Jeb Jam told James told Jimmy that no more social media in the house. And I guess you guys had that rule from the beginning. Nothing wrong with that. And actually probably a good idea. Social media here for me is what we do, as you guys know. But we do put a limit on it. And the other day I had to remind her, I said, we're on our limit time. She goes, yeah, you're right. She put her phone down. And we just ended up having our bonding. So I'm bad about it. And I edge, and she says, hey, it's Friday night, and you need to get off that thing. And I said, you're right. Okay, honey, I'm off. So we do that. Anthony Keller, good morning. How you doing, Anthony? Welcome on our live stream today. What did you do to prep her? Morning to all. Yes, and Maktong now. Oh, are you really, Paul Joe? High five. So you're here. Paul, I thought you're back in the States. So you just come here now? Awesome. Good, just too busy. Awesome. Snowing here. Is it really, Anthony? Snowing in Montana. It's what? Yeah. No, it's probably about right. My wife said she could not understand until she experienced it. She said, not like the others said. Yeah, exactly. Mercury, a great point there. You think about it. People perceive one thing, and so they tell people that, oh, this is when we come here, and this is what we'll have, right? And this is what we'll get. In some cases, it's such a better life it's a better life for everybody if you can maintain some type of life. But you know something? I'm realizing something here. There is a need here for people. I wish I could help people more than I can help, and I can't do it. And what I mean by that is there's such a need to help people. A prime example. I know this couple, they're going to school. Remember the boys didn't have any books and pencils and pens and all that stuff. We got them pencils and pens. I met his wife for the first time the other day. She came to church for the first time. She's never been to church. She goes there. So she's there. And she brings her kids with her. Her husband's working. He's working making block. That's what he does for a living. He makes block for a living. Anyway, he couldn't come because he had to work. They will not let you off in the Philippines if it's your day of Sabbath. And just some do, some don't. Long story short of it, she's there, and the boy needs a haircut. The other baby needs a haircut. Things like that. I said, Chicha, give them some money for a haircut. I said, will they get a haircut if you tell them to get one? She said, I'll tell the mother that this is for a haircut only. She will do it. I said, okay. I said, I want to see him with a haircut next time. His hair was like down to here. And the other little boy was like that. It was like that also. So I realized, I said, maybe we need to help out that way. And so there's such a need here, guys. It's just unbelievable. Montana, I heard you guys getting 3 inches of snow and losing power. I tell you what, too, it was snowing, I heard, up in Canada, but I don't remember what's the name of that. I can't pronounce the name. Anthony, I saw snow in Montana. Oh my goodness. Willow, hello from Ireland. On the way over tomorrow. Hope weather's good. Going to CDL for 2 weeks. And no leaving the fighting Irish attitude at home. Leave that attitude at home, Willow. No fighting. Smile. Be happy. Relax. Yeah. And have that good attitude, man. That Irish good attitude. And and just chill. If somebody makes you mad, don't worry about it. Just turn around, walk away, and go sit down. Yeah. That buddy, I come from Ireland, right? He's my buddy because we work together, and he would get attitude. I said, man, you're in U.S. You can't have that attitude like that. You're going to be in a fight all the time. You got to change your attitude. And he eventually did. He adapted to the culture eventually. K9, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Cultural shock. That's exactly right, Jim. Good morning, Marky. Willow, good morning. K9, good morning. K9, how you doing? How is everything with you? I haven't seen you in a while. Good morning. Mark King, you find a lot of places send things to Vietnam, no problems. But there was a company in San Jose that sent to the Philippines. My landlord sends stuff every month, every time. Yeah, for me, I just couldn't find it, man. I went here, there, this, that, and other, and it got to the point where I said, forget it. Just forget it. I'll just buy suitcases and bring them with me. Forget about shipping UPS or FedEx or shipping companies. Forget about it, right? DHL, forget it. It was horrible. Willow, good morning. Ken Unger, Anthony, keep all that snow out. Yeah. I just amazed how much people in the Philippines believe gossip, dismiss. Yeah, Mercury, yeah. They do. They'll talk about it and they tell them that this is like this, and when you get over there, this will be like this. It's such a wonderful thing. And everybody says, go be an OFW. It's such wonderful work. Yeah, right. Only if the employer is wonderful. If the employer is not wonderful, it is. If the employer is bad, you guys know that. I mean, what's going to happen? So you're OFW in Kuwait. You're in Singapore, even Hong Kong, Taiwan, wherever you're working, right? And you get somebody bad. Chicha was telling me horror stories, which she had to go through. Lady tried to hit her with a stick, things. And I said, oh, no, yeah. So she's had to fend for herself. And she's had some bad experiences. Other OFWs, bad experiences. If it wasn't for the church and her fellow Filipinas, people will go insane. Her SDA church there that she was going to. And even in Hong Kong, things aren't perfect. And she was telling me, if it wasn't for the church members, oh, yeah, if she does that, tell her to do this, tell her you do that. Don't tell her she does this, she does this. This will happen to you if she hits you one time. Like this, like that, like this, like that. So the elders has been there for a while, even though she's been there for 2 years, 3 years. She gets with another employer because the guy couldn't afford to pay anymore. So that happens a lot, man. I saw Arlene leaving the other day, and I said prayers, man. I hope she gets a good employer. I hope that she finds someone that is tender and loving and not hatred and mean. Still in the 90s here in Nashville. Hey, JC, are you still in Nashville? Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Lost internet. Man, just popped out all of a sudden. Internet just said, okay, see ya. Life and times. Let's see. 3 feet of snow here, Tom. There, Tom. Freak September storm system. Oh, man. I did not know that. Awesome and bad. I was trying to think, if they're getting snow up there, that means it's starting cold now. And what is month? We're in October, right? October tomorrow. Wow, 3 feet of snow already. Wow. JGBK, I typed her when I went to the market and work. Oh, I Skyped her when I went to market and work. I told her about issues people were having. I explained the price of food, clothes, and other things and compared it to the cost of living there. I'm glad that you did that. Peso to dollar, she had a good idea. And look out for coming. Also, I told her life is hard there. Yes, good morning. You're right about that, Jeb Jam. Good for you. High five. Dennis Adams, good morning, good morning. Kevin P, good morning, good morning. JG, good morning, good morning. JC. Yeah, that way she's mentally prepared and physically she's there, right? Yeah. Cambodia, how is weather? Uh, Cambodia is a great place to go. My landlord was one of the most smaller islands. My land was on most small islands. Don't remember which one that was. I hate to be a party pooper. I have to sign out now. Good night, friends. Tom, give my love to Ruth. God bless everyone. Thank you, Judy, and thank you for coming on. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us today, and thank you for coming on today. And have a good night and good evening. And it's okay. You be a party pooper. We understand. We understand how life is. Good night, Judy. Good night, Judy. Take care, Mom. See you later, Mom. Yeah. Yeah. We have banned some countries to go work. Yeah, exactly. OFW saying my girlfriend's in Hong Kong. What you're saying? Yeah, it's so true. That's so true. It depends who you have. You're right. JG, it was a lot maybe overboard, but now she's thankful. We know a few Filipinos that came here and either miserable or divorced. I tell you what. I don't like that divorce word. I will not be divorced again. She has me for life. I'm not going to do it. I just won't do it. I can't do it. I was walking around my neighborhood lately and found there was a number of SDA churches. I didn't even know they were even there. Yeah, JG, it's funny, huh? Up there where you're at, there's many SDA churches. In fact, there were the base is up around in there, the home base. SDAs all over the world. I've been here in the Philippines quite a while. There's literally, I don't know, probably 10 churches right here within a 30-mile radius. And they have a 5-church meeting, our group, about every month, every 5, 6, 7 weeks, something like that. Where everybody gathers and have what they call potluck, and they get to meet everybody. That's a great place. If America's looking for a Filipina, there's many beautiful Filipinas at church. I was telling Chicha that Chicha says she's single and she's single, and she said those two would be great for some of your friends, Tom, that are single, and they're not over religious, as she says. They go to church. Other than that, they're still, they'll do whatever. They'll go and they're open-hearted. They're not, what can I say, strict. Meaning like they don't yell or scream. They respect their husband. She said they're just really, really good people. Yeah, OFWs go through a wrong risk, really, really hard risk. Good morning, Scott. How you doing, Mr. Scott? You come on. Judy left. You're waiting for Judy to leave, and then you come on. Scoot. OFWs, they do. And Scott's wife works in Taiwan. She works at, she works at Bangkok, right? She works at a hospital. But I guarantee B-Joy can tell some experiences that some of the ladies have in some of the countries there. I know here in Manila it costs 50 peso to get a haircut. It sure does. The same here. I think it's 45 or something. Yeah. I wouldn't bring one to the U.S. to live, just vacation. Yeah. High five. That would be the thing to visit, right? That's exactly right. So more like a tourist visa. I guess that's the route I might go with Chicha. The other route seems to that no matter what I'm finding out, what the attorneys are telling me, no matter what I do, even though I'm on the other program, Michael and Heidi, even though I'm on what they call an IR1, I'm following an IR1 program, I'm still going to get hit up with the income requirements no matter what. I still have to reach that 60,000 range. There's another addendum to that, 62,000, 64,000 range. So I guess mine's a tourist visa. Scott Bears, right now the program's still set at this, but once you go reevaluate you 8 months or 12 months later, you're going to be on a new program no matter what. My wife cuts my hair. She does a great job. Chicha cuts mine when I get her to have time to cut it. She trimmed me up, but she didn't cut my hair, and my hair still needs to be cut, and she needs to get to it. She did that before church the other day. A quick, one of those quick things. She says, let's do this quick. It's like I don't know lunch. Just quick, a haircut. Yeah. All SDA churches are required to pay into the pot to build more churches. That's exactly right. They do. And I don't know how big the pot is. I mean, they're all over the place. I mean, literally all over the place. And I told mine the other day, I says, we need to, before you build another church down the road here, why don't we paint this one? I said, we could use some paint on the building. Looks like we need a front door. I said, come on, we're got money here. Let's spend some of it. Scott made the final change. JG, Scott, you made the final change, my friend. JG's right. Scott, good for you, Scott. See you, Judy. Jim, 50 pesos. I'll cut my hair myself until I'm in the Philippines. Right. No worries about that. You get one of them ones that they call it vacuum, and it cuts it as you're going around your head. Yeah. What about Buddhist temples? I did a video on Buddhist temple in Davao in CDO. I did a video on one. They have Buddhist temples here. Yes. Is the Iglesia Church completely different? Mercury, way different. Way different. Way different. Iglesias, instead of getting so much into religion, they just require that all members devote themselves 100%, including their money. Where SDA you'll find that different class people go to work in Iglesia compared to the SDA. SDA to me is like it's like comparing I don't know, let's say a Cadillac to a Yugo or something, small car, just something. It's not worth anything. They require certain requirements where SDA does not. There's no requirements there. So no, way different, way different. Can I ask your viewers? Yes, yourself. I only eat carnivore diet, so looking for some tips on best place to find good quality meat. I doubt I can get an Irish steak there. Amen to that. You cannot. Wait, where are you going to live? If you live in Cebu or Manila or somewhere, you can find some good steak. If you live around Manila, up in there, Angeles City, I mean, you find steak. Makati, Cebu, Davao, you probably could find a good steak. I've yet to find one. And CDO, you might could find a good steak. Where I'm at, no steak. No steak. But the guys could tell you. I'm here only on the side, Sir Tom. Maureen, throw some words out there. I know this is kind of one-sided today, more of a man's topic. And I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I don't have my beautiful wife here. And I miss her. I miss her. I miss the pinches. I miss her pinching me and teasing me and throwing her legs on top of me here. She always throws her legs on top of me here, and then she'll pinch the top of the leg when I need to speed up or something, or pinch me in the side. Or like there's a troll, and she'll gut me with her little finger 3 times. That's my wife. Yeah, upkeep of the church is another pot. Yeah, exactly. We have one pot for the church and one pot for upkeep of the church. And I've been throwing money in there, and I said, I don't see any upkeep of the church. What are we doing? I want paint. I want paint on the door. Can we buy a new door? Can we buy a new fan? Can we start spending money? And I mean, I'm sitting there sweating because the fan's not working. And I've given enough money that we could buy 40 fans. Why aren't we buying fans? Well, we're buying that because we want to do this and that. So what I'll do from now on is if I donate to the church, I said, this is the requirements of the person doing this. I want to do this, and this, instead of throwing it in the pot and then letting them do with it, because they have other things that they want to buy first. Like they want to build a thing in the back for all the people in the back to stand before they come out so they don't get wet. Well, I have to say it's not rained probably in a year during the morning mass that we've ever had. So I think, or 2 years. 2 years. 3 years. It's not rained 3 years in the morning mass at the church that we do it. It usually rains in the afternoon here. Mikado Hasabi, good morning, good morning. Thank you. I went to thank you for coming on, Mikado. Thank you. JC, I went to the temple when I was in Davao. Yeah, I did a video on that one in Davao. I was going to the temple and stuff. Good morning. K9. One of the first videos I had watched there was best place to meet a woman. They said it was church. You don't find one in church? Yeah. This is something that will happen is They the girls, the women, I call them women, and I'm all ages of women. They'll come up and tease me. Tom, did you find me a man yet? I said, I'm looking. Uh, and they're not old. They're young. They're 35, they're 40, 45, 50, 55. That's not old. Uh, Very attractive ladies, very, very pretty ladies, would make a great wife for someone. Uh, some don't have kids. Some never had kids. Some had kids. They're all grown. They're gone from the house, and they're just lonely. And they want to have someone to go out to eat lunch with and just hold their hand and be with, and this, that, and other. One lady says, "I'm tired of sitting on the pews, and I'm the only one, and all of us single ladies on the pews, and they're scattered out." They're right. They're right. And some just never got married. Some have kids, just never got married. That someone know how to find is single to me. There are so many. I mean, there are many. I did a video about the guy coming here and he can't find anybody. Well, come on. He leaves a card. He can't find anybody. I mean, was the guy don't have any game? I mean, hi, ma'am. Here's my card. If you're available, I don't know. Call me, and if you're not, it's okay. Won't hurt my feelings. My name is whatever. Whatever. But you can't just go give a lady a card that you never, for the first time you meet her. I mean, you gotta be consistent. And if she shows that she's laughing and teasing and maybe flirting, if you're there, it could be at a coffee shop, at a restaurant, or it could be at the mall, it could be at church, it could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. I mean, you meet anywhere. It could be at the bank. It could be at 7-Eleven. I mean, work is killing you, man. Work is killing you. Work will kill you. Work will kill you. Back to work is killing me. Yeah. A steakhouse, if possible, lay over in the middle of 2 nights. There are some. Yeah. High five, Willow. There are steakhouses up there. Ben in the back went up there. He went to a couple steakhouses. Really good steak, he said. I don't remember the names of them, but you could. There are steakhouses. Yes, Willow. What American church would Iglesias be associated with? I see a lot of those huge churches in the Philippines. Is that Church of Christ? Different from Church of Christ. You know what, Mercury? I don't have an answer to that. They're completely different. The guy that started the church here is still here in the Philippines. It's different than Church of Christ, different than Jehovah's Witness, the Church of Christ, the Church of God, or any of those. Iglesias is a church. They have to wear white on Sabbath. They have certain programs that they have to do. They have certain money requirements that are required for all the parishioners to meet, things like that. And they believe if you're not one of their members that, like that. So it's just different. Work and love are 4-letter words. Gigi, yes, work and love are 4-letter words. And you know what? High five to you, sir. Work and love. And you know what? I'd rather not work and love. And I'd rather love than not work. I don't want, I'm tired now. Tom, just get a needle and poke yourself in the leg, just a pinch. No worries. I'm okay. I'm so sore. All I got to do is go over there and just touch it. Yeah, you get good meat from Australia. And you know what? There is some good meat here. I don't know where it's at, where I'm at, but they say they have good meat here. I let everyone know you're looking. It'd be a line of women down the block, but that's their mindset. Jeb, you're exactly right. You come. I'm going to tell you something. You could come here. You could come here and go to the market. Just go to the market. Walk down the aisle. Have 10 cards in your pocket. Go there for 8 days straight, 10 days straight. Get to know the ladies, say hi to them, get to know them, whatever. Then go back. Go every morning at 8 o'clock. Then go back on the 11th day. And the ones that just flirted with you and ones that are nice to you and this, that, and other, you'll have them come up to you. Sir, are you married? They will come up to you. Very attractive ladies. They come up. Are you married? Some are just saying they want the money, but you know what? But some are saying, I'm just so lonely at home. I want a good man. So, and you just do that and you go from there. and then make a decision. But make sure you ask the right questions too. Are you single, or this, that, and other? Or you got a boyfriend? They're going to tell you no, they don't have a boyfriend. They may have a boyfriend, but I don't know. There are a lot that, like in church, you ask one of the ladies there at church, you have a boyfriend, they'll tell you no, and more likely they don't. I asked Chicha, I said, she have a boyfriend? No. Does she have a boyfriend? No. Does she have a boyfriend? No. I said, these would be great for some of the people who keep asking me where I find a Filipina. Tom, that's right. He said, just tell them come here to the church down here, and he says, and these ladies are just nice ladies. We're all all the family sitting together. I had the nieces, nephews around me, and they all come over and says, hi, how you doing? I said, hi, how you doing? I shook their hand, and they gave everybody ice cream, and they're just catering, just very nice ladies. And a good woman. Willow, you won't have a problem on that, my friend. You just go there, you'll find somebody. Just all go there and be yourself. Don't be desperate. Just take your time. Just be nice. They have the individual hand fans. Yes, they do. They have the individual hand fans. Yes, you're right about that. Good morning, Napsters. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Yeah, they have individual hand fans. I tell you what, I wish I had one of those hand fans the other day that had the Mista in it. Where it blows out the water. It was hot, man. I'm telling you, I was dying. That is why you talk to those in the church, so they know what you're looking for. Well, you know what, Mark? You cannot say that any better than that. That's exactly right. You tell everybody, because they're going to ask you, how you doing, sir? What are you here for? How long are you here? What are you looking for? I'm looking for this. I'm looking for not one wants money, because I don't have money. I'm broke. But I got a loving heart. I got a good soul. I can feed us. I can clothe us. I can do everything that is needed if you need slippers and things like that. But that's it, and see what happens there. And I guarantee you still find somebody. You just would. Listen, my buddy came here. He doesn't have anything. He's 70 years old. He came here. He doesn't have anything. And he gets a small retirement check. He lives in Daytona. He came here. He found a lady through Chicha, a friend. So he didn't like her. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. He didn't like her. She didn't like him. Okay, fine. So we let it go. We just let it go. So we're at the restaurant one time, and one of the ladies talking this, that, and other, and she said, oh, sir, how you doing? And I said, my name is, she worked at the thing. We went there 2 or 3 times before, he got to know her, so he just teased her. And he asked her, he said, you single? She goes, yeah, I'm single. And you have a boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend. Do you have any children? No, I don't have any children. I'm 42. I don't have any children. Would like to have children, but don't have any children. My nieces are my children. And so, before you know it, she's in USA now. And he said, I don't have anything. She goes, I don't care. Now she's in USA, and they're struggling. They're struggling under his income, but they're fine. Bim's here. Good morning, Bims. How you doing this morning? How is everything? I would have thought they would stay here, but anyway, they're back in U.S. He didn't like it here because he could not get he was finicky on food. He wanted hamburger, he wanted steak, and he was so finicky about it he could not eat anything. Mercury, it's the same name when it's in the U.S. Yeah, Ernest, that the Cristo is not a U.S. church. Now, they may have mimicked some USA standards, I do not know, but the owner or the one that started it is here in the Philippines. Yeah, Mark, just get a t-shirt that says you're single, that's it. What church has AC? LOL, that will be mine. K9, that's exactly right. There are churches that have AC here, yes, but none of mine that I go to. I mean, hotter than a firecracker, man. Hot. About the time, yeah. Hello, Hapsters. Our night just got better. How are you? Yeah, I got to take a cake, come to think of it. Man, don't let me forget. Mercury, don't let me forget 9:45. I don't know if the workers are here, but don't let me forget 9:45. I took a day off YouTube. Did you? High five to JG. Understand that, JG. You can take 2 days off, but I understand. I understand, my friend. I took a day off. I take a day off. I cheat sometimes on Sabbath. Okay, I'm not supposed to. Don't tell Cheche. I cheat. Don't tell Cheche now. And sometimes I get on my phone in the afternoon. I get on here and answer comments and this and that. I don't get them on live chats or anything. I just answer comments. That's when you see me. He says, I thought he's at Sabbath. Well, sometimes I sneak in and bring my phone, but I can't do that anymore because I got caught one time. Cheche says, put your phone down. Because they're talking in Visaya or Tagalog, and a lot of times I just sit there. But every once in a while, I'll have a speak pastor from U.S. JG, see, when you're absent, we look for you. Yeah, everybody looks for JG. Actually, I was wondering the other day, I missed him. Thank you, Emily. I'm just curious. Yeah, Mercury, there that church is, from what I know, I don't know for sure, but there's no association in the United States at all from that church. I'm going to tell you that church really believes what they believe, and I'm saying that they believe that if you're not in that church, that you should be there. So, it almost broke up a buddy of mine's relationship. He was married to a lady who was in that church, and he called me about it, and he told her straight up, I can't deal anymore. He left her, and she followed him, and he says, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with, I'm not going to become a member there. I'm not going to do that. I'm this. I'm going to do this. He's Baptist, and Southern Baptist, actually. And so, military. So he ended up just staying where he was at, and they ended up together, and mom was over here. Same old thing. Shout out to our host and thumbs up on your live stream. Thank you, Bims. Thank you so much, Bims. Thank you for coming on. We got 44. Awesome. 44 thumbs up. I like that. I'm having a YouTube burnout, so I take a day off. That's the best thing to do. Just take off. The best thing to do is turn off your phone, unless you absolutely have to have it for phone calls, or have another phone. My wife says I'm not available. LOL. That's it. You are not available. See, Scott, you got B-Joy on here. You know what? Your new look. It got B-Joy on there. It's not like seeing. You need to put your old mug in there. You need to put that. She's pretty. It says Scott Barrett. You got B-Joy in there. Scott, you're something else. When you are gone, Emily makes fun of you. Mark King, knowing someone that knows someone is single is great. Yes. At least they know their background. My mom and dad introduced me to my wife. Hey, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Knowing someone is the best. Knowing someone is the best. Sometimes YouTube can take time, cook dinner anymore. Yeah, exactly. Every time on Friday, about noon, 1 o'clock, I always try to bank 3 or 4 videos so I can put one on at night or the next day. And the reason I do that is to keep the snowball running. That's the reason. That's all I do, guys. Just keep the ball running. And when I do that, I schedule it. You can schedule it. You just schedule it, and it pops it in automatically. And I do that because I'm off YouTube. I don't go on. Sometimes I go on Chris at night, on Friday night in Cebu, and I'll leave a comment. And Mark and I was on there a few times, and I'll do that. But other than that, it's it. I stay off of it. I can't stay on all the time. So I'm off 2 days, sometimes 3 days. It's easier to meet a Filipino dating site. I met mine on Filipina Cupid after 10 failures. Mikado, I tell you what, I probably had 100 failures. Yeah, I probably did Mikado. And you can find some great ladies. I found Chichi on Pina Love. She found me, but I'm sure Scoop. What did I miss, Hapsters? You missed nothing. Nothing. We're talking about dating. We're talking about living in the Philippines. We're talking about a expandable house. We're talking about I don't know what. I don't know. We're talking about I don't know. The sun is up. I don't get it. It feels like 100 degrees in September. It's actually hot in this house. I wonder why. Where I got temperature in there. Why is it hot? I think I have to turn on the turbo on that bad boy. I was too close to send an email to ask. Just make sure he's okay in having a man flu. Not having like man flu. Mercury has the perfect wife and family Mercury has the perfect wife and family and great family. Yeah, Mercury. And Mercury. Here's Mercury, and Mercury and I are like a certain extent, and Scott's the same way, and I know JG's the same way. We like to keep our family like this. When Chichi's gone, I worry about her. When I'm gone, she worries about me. But I like having my family like this. I have door-to-door service, or I'm okay with it. I'm just that way. I'm just a protector. I'm just that way. I can't help it, and I worry about it. Now, if she goes to town and says I'll be gone an hour, I don't worry about it. But an hour and a half, 2 hours later, I go, well, what happened? Where's she at? I worry, you okay? Just text back, you're okay, I'm okay, I'll be there, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, it's hot here too. Scott Bears, good morning. I gave tempo to YouTube yesterday. Why did he? Scott Bears, I am fine. JG's just tired. JG is tired of the game. It's like Tropical Tim. I think he's tired too. You would see him on all streams. I don't see him on the streams anymore. I go check the streams. I go on the streams and see, because I miss them. I miss them by I'm sleeping, or I miss them because I'm doing something else, or I miss them because I'm outside, or I miss them because whatever. I can't be on all live streams. Tom, it's time for a medical checkup for myself. I think I'm going to Guam. I still have my Medicare. Hey, do you, Marky, so you're on Medicare? Ah, okay. Time for a medical checkup. Awesome. Awesome. So how you feeling, Marky? You okay? Yeah? You okay? JC says, I have a friend for him and OFW. Ah, there you go. Okay. Okay. That'd be fantastic. That'd be fantastic. JC, I don't know how to say this to some of the guys. They email me, I can't find a girl. It's like, I don't know I don't know what to say. Dude, I mean, come on. What do you mean you can't find a girl? You go to a restaurant in town right now, any restaurant in town, I guarantee you find a girl. It may not be the one for you, but you find a girl. And she's sweet. She may have, I don't know. You just have to do it. JG, my wife is perfect unless I feed her beans. After 24 hours, she's perfect again. Lessons, I don't feed the wife beans. Amen. I do not feed Chiche beans either. She says I must eat beans all the time. I tell her, you eat beans too. She's funny. She'll get over there and she'll try to hide, and hide it, women. So I said, Chiche, you do that at the kitchen table? She goes, I know, it slipped out. EMS thought he had man flu. I think it was the lotion. I had lotion sickness. They're busting your chops today. Merc, I know what to give her for a present. The Hapsters, how you do? Bims is saying. Bims, this is Deb Jam. How are you? That scary thoughty mess. Let's see, lots of girls here. But you have a language problem that you won't have so much in the Philippines. Yes. Yes. They're Philippines, they'll speak some English up to a certain extent. And they say they understand you where they don't understand you. But you'll find that they're, especially 5 years from now, 8 years from now, you guys would be surprised how this place would be English. I first came here, I go to town, little English. Now it's more. The rice lady gets me all the time. Tom, you need to learn Visaya. You just have to learn Visaya. Everybody says, Tom, you need to learn it. Why aren't you learning it? Well, why aren't I learning it? Do I need it? I don't know. I'm too hard-headed to learn it. I don't know. There's no reason for me to learn it. For me, it's not like I'm going to be traveling around. I'm a world traveler. Even where I'm out and about it, someone speaks English, I do tomorrow, Hapsters. Yeah, JG will go on in the morning at 8:30. Someone will be on before him. I'm not sure who that is, and someone will be on after him. So you guys can actually talk about that now if you want to. Not sure if it's me. I would have said lotion sickness and ham flu. I don't do anything but watch my friends on YouTube. Well, good. I'm glad you do, Mercury. High five to you, sir. Jam. I believe 99% of the Filipinos are great. Most guys can't find a good one because they are not willing to change. Meet her halfway. True. And a lot of Filipinos get upset with the guys because they don't play, and they'll just leave her and go find another girl. And that's the reason the jealousy issue too. That's what I told my girlfriend. I don't have much, but I have a wonderful big heart. JC, you do. You have a big heart. And that's the thing. a Filipina, if you honest with her and tell her the truth, and tell her, and you got to tell a Filipina this also. I don't want I don't want to argue. I don't want to get in an argument with you. If you disagree with me, tell me. I disagree with you because of this, sir, husband, hubby, friend, whatever, best friend, whoever you are to that person. I'm upset at you because of this. Tell them the truth. You're better off because they hold that tampo thing. Forget about it. Just forget it. Forget it. I tell you what, I refuse to put up with it. I ain't gonna put up with it. I saw a lady the other day put tampon on her husband. He just throws his hands up in the air and walks away. And later on, I saw him and I says, "This is church." And I said, "Tampo?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I'm tired of it." He said, "I am just absolutely tired of it." He says, she's been doing me this for like the last 10 years. And he said, "I'm done. I'm over the tampo and her attitude." He speaks English. He says, "She'd be like this for 2 weeks." I said, "Oh," I said, "I'm sorry to hear it." I said, "I'm so sorry. Did you talk to her about it?" He goes, "Yeah." He says, "Nothing I can do about it." He said, "I've talked to her about it many times and she just thinks it." And I said, "Well, I don't know what to tell you, sir." I said, "I'm there for you." Yeah, he says, "That's okay. I'll be fine." He said, "She'll wake up and I won't be home. I won't be there one day." He said, "The only reason I'm staying is the kids." He said, "She just constantly yells on me." He said, I bring home good money. He does. He works down at the bus terminal. He brings home good money. And I said, "Well, maybe it's something she's angry at you about." I said, "You need to talk to her about it." I'd say 75% of the men do not want to adapt and learn. Yeah. So many girls, I learned the language. So there you go. So many girls. Sean Aki, Butong from USA, Mount Buntog. How you doing? Good morning, morning. Hapsters, when I reach 1 million subs, I will live stream. I'm getting closer. Hey, hang in there, Merc. You'll never know. You'll make it, my friend. It'd be kind of cool, Mercury. Mercury probably show his fence and his. I know what. You can show your flag, Merc, and your pole and all that. Your yard. Oh, it's a beautiful yard and your bonfire. Yeah. My friend and I have here in the States are Filipino. All the girls keep trying to set me up all the time. Filipino woman thinks they need to set up a single man all the time. They're so into having a family. Yeah. Are there great Filipinas in the States? I tell you what, before I started doing research and coming here, I tried to date Filipinas there. And I personally didn't have any luck. I personally didn't have any luck. I did go on a few dates with some Filipina back in the day there in the States. And I found that, believe it or not, some of the first questions is, what do you do for a living? And what do you do for your job? And right off the bat, that is a red flag. But okay, you let it go by, and then later on. So I found that my 3 or 4 dates that I had with 3 or 4 different Filipina just didn't work for me there. So I said, and then my buddy was telling me, he says, "No, don't mess with that there. Just come here." Not saying there. I said, she says there's probably some great ladies there, but he said, just come here and you'll find someone. It'll be better for you. Be right back. Wonderful YouTube host. Little work. Okay. Hapsters. Cheche is in Valencia City today. She had a meeting to go to this morning at 8 o'clock. She should be back here by probably about 1, 2 o'clock today. And then I think she has to go back tomorrow. I'm not really quite sure. She had to go to another meeting today. She's also going to go to ROD, Register of Deeds, to try to pick up our paperwork, our final paperwork on it. They're just overwhelmed with deeds. Go figure, right? Hire more people, I say. But we've been waiting for this deed thing for a long time. We have all the paperwork. It's all done. We're just waiting for our copy. That's all we're waiting for. Because we already paid the taxes and for this year and all the stuff on it. We're just waiting for our copy. I'm going to discard your comment because you've been off the market a long time. Like I always say, when I was working around the world, I noticed this thing. Americans, the only ones think that everyone wants to live like they do. Yeah, you know what? True, Scott. That's true. Americans are the only ones that they think that they want. Yeah, that's true. Never thought of it that way. It's true, my friend. Great point. Great point. Trust me, when I say that no matter how slowly you speak English, they still won't understand you. Ha, ha, ha. Yes. 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 True. I've done that too. Have you gone out alone or you need to be accompanied? Accompanied. I've gone out many times alone. In fact, I'm going to go out alone today in about 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, I go out alone all the time. I go to town, I do this, I go that. Yeah, I go out alone all the time. Been doing it ever since I've been here. I was trying to think. Heck, I used to walk around town with a coffee cup in my hand. I was known as the American with a coffee cup. I fill up my cup of coffee and walk down the road by myself. I'd get 50 high Joes. I'd get 50 high Americans. Then I'd get the little girls, little kids stare at me on the corners and stop and stare for a long, long, long time. Like, oh man, he's got a big belly. Oh no, he's white. Then I would get some and say, sir, you speak Visaya, But I would get quite a bit of that. It just happens that way. You guys know that. I'm out in the province, so it's a different world. And I did that for a long time. But now, yeah, I still go out of town. In fact, I walk around here. I just don't do videos, walk around neighborhoods. It's the same video. I've done 5 of these. And you guys see the same thing. And so many people say, well, Tom, I saw that before. Go to another place. Well, you know what? Walking a long, big loop around here is long enough for me. I don't want to be walking 2 kilometers. It's hot. So that's me. Dear Ruth, sorry to inform that Tom sometimes cheats on Sabbath and gets on YouTube. Thoughts and prayers, signed JG. Thank you for throwing me under the bus. Thanks. When Ruth sees this later, I'm going to have to delete your comment. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to delete it. Be no longer on there. Yeah. I'm nervous. I am denominational. Yeah. I wait till Chicha sees that. Tom, you do that. Yeah. And I'll say, what are you going to do about it, little one? What are you going to do about it? And she'll say, man. And I say, little one, what are you going to do about it? You going to beat me up? You going to spank me? Go get the switch. Scott never looks so good. Hapsters, hello. Sean and Key. Yeah, I go out all the time. It's pretty much only Americans act like that. Chinese are rude, but they're also rude in China. Scott, you're right. I'm the pitcher, JG. Senator my blue shirt. Thank you, Mercury 3. Whoever Chief W is. Man, I tell you what. Boom. Nabs a man. Scott Bears, Chinese or something else. They are. Something is not right here. Beer. So you call him for Tropical Tim. If you want to see me, all you need is 40 on my stream tomorrow, just 24 hours away. Scott, are you doing before or after JG? I think you're on before, right? I forget. Just tell him. Same here with Tom. When Robert is not home, I worry, and vice versa. I do. I worry. I tell her. I say, Chicha. And she's hitting, she just sent me an email or a message. Hitting me at the same time. Yeah, Merc, you snooze, you lose. I remember the first time one of the sisters asked me if I was single. I said yes. As soon as I said all 6 sisters around me why I was single. Yeah. What's wrong with you, right? What are you doing wrong? Mark's saying the next time they were showing me the pictures and already set me up to meet. The brothers had to pull me out and away from them. Yeah. My buddy here, Gary, we were at the restaurant, and yeah, he's a nice looking guy. And so people would ask, and he'd pick him up at the hotel, and he's flirting with the front desk clerk, and he's a flirty guy. He's flirty. He's a Kentucky boy. So he was flirty with the girls. And some of the girls really liked him. Some of the girls couldn't take him because he's jokester all the time. And American jokes. I said, man, you got to watch those American jokes. Why you say about Chinese? You never lived there. Work in the morning. Good night. See you later, K9. See you later, my friend. Thanks for coming on. Yeah. Thank you. Facebook, Clayton Watts. There you go, JC Watts, Clayton Watts. Back now, at least the airport. Mercury 3, I heard about INC. No bueno. I have met some of them. They're like on dating ding. They totally represent the Bible. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I can't say what it is. Merc, I'll have to email you. I'll have to get you on Messenger and let you know. And so that's what I'll do. I'll let you know. In fact, Chicha could tell you everything about it, man. I think one's saying they cannot find a girl than one spending too much time at the bars drinking. Probably. And you know, you can easily find a bar girl. And some of the guys have been successful with bar girls. I don't know. I've not been in a bar. I don't even know what a bar looks like here. Unless it's a restaurant bar or something where I went in there and eat, didn't know it's a bar at night. I mean, I don't know. They have them in town. They have bars in town. They actually had a bar. There was 30 girls working at in town, and some of the family members go there all the time. Single guys. Scott Bear, tons of them over here now. Most tourists are Chinese. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mark, you'll find the girls in the bars, but usually the type you want to have around more and then a night or two. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. How far behind test? Send this 918. 918. Aye, I'm doing pretty good. 919. Michael and Heidi. What time is it? Oh, I'm that far behind? Oh, I'm not that far, am I? Shanghai Air, let's see here. Let's see. I am behind. Jeez Louise. Sorry, Sarah. Oh, I am behind. Hold on. Okay. Let me go back up there. Hold on. Jordan Melby, good morning. Good morning. I'm going to catch up here. Hold on. I'll catch up here. Sorry about that. Thank you, JG. Thank you. All right. I am behind. Man, I was caught up there for a long time, and then I got to jabbering, didn't I? I did that again. All right. I just come down here. Let's see here. All right, we'll do this. Before I met my wife, I knew Philippine. They told church-owned leaders can interpret the Bible so they keep a hold of the members. Yeah. And they control the members. A certain amount of money has to go to the church, things like that. Kevin P. People judge American tourists. Yeah. Good morning, Jordan Melby. Good morning. Good morning, Charles. How you doing, Mr. Charles? Art Cole, how you doing this morning? How is everything? How is everything going this morning? Welcome. Catholic philosophy. Let's see you guys talking. I'm talking about those who just go to bars and just drink, then wake up the next day and wonder why they cannot meet a woman. That happens quite a bit. You'd be surprised at that. There's a lot of people that do that. Kevin P is saying hi again. Hi, Kevin P. How are you doing, sir? I'm just going to have fun. Not going to have a girlfriend or wife and have fun until I die. And Jordan, I know why you're saying that, because you just lost your girl. But it's okay. You'll find another one, or she'll find you. And you'll be fine, my friend. Hang in there. You'll be fine. I'm getting closer. I'm at 36 subs. Baby steps. You gained 3 more subs since I looked last time. High five to you, James. No worries. Take your time. Don't worry about it. You'll get them. Hapsters, thank you guys for watching. You're so welcome, Hapsters. We love your channel. I don't believe in religion, believe me or not. I actually am an ordained minister. I don't agree with the control of the church. I have not furthered my endeavors as of yet. Maybe a YouTube church, LOL. Well, there are some YouTube churches on. There are people that actually have some great channels on that. They were involved in an American guy with Filipino wife, had an 8-year-old son. Yeah. Jordan Melby. Good luck with that. Hope you have good friends that you can trust when you need help. Jordan, I tell you what, seriously, you'll find another girl, man. I'm telling you, really fast. Bill Pruitt, good morning. Jordan, I hope you will find a Filipina, Jordan. Filipinas in the States are too Americanized. They were for me. Charles, I know Tropical Tim just posted an interesting video. Okay, no worries about that. We'll check him out. Thank you, Michael and Heidi. I'll do that. I'm real curious about the sex of religion. Oh, Mercury. Get Chicha to tell you stories. Chicha, get her to tell you stories on that one. I'm up. I got up to sleep. Up only 3 o'clock, 11 hours work on Monday. Yahoo! Yeah. High five there. I know you can't wait to go to work. I go out Manila alone, no problem. Yeah, I've gone out all the time. I go out all the time. No worries, no worries. 7 weeks till Bukidnon, Steve DeGilarius. I know you can't wait. I know you can't wait. I tell you what, it's coming, it's fast, fast. I love the conversation. Night, J.C. Watts. See you later, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Take care. See you on next stream, Jeb Jam. Yep, Mercury. 4 walls and a roof is not the definition of church. People get that wrong. Religion is performing a relationship, and it's what matters. And you go to church to build that relationship and further your education. And hopefully the person up front knows what they're talking about. Not everybody up on top of the stage understands what they're talking about. No one is perfect. Nobody. I am surely not. But sometimes I find that so many people interpret the Bible differently than what I understood it to be or how I was taught. So you just have to make your own decision on that and trust your heart. You need to get a drone to get great videos. I do. Chicha went to buy one the other day, and those things got expensive. Very expensive. Best is to stay single in the Philippines. Jordan, I understand what you're saying. You're hurt. You're hurt. I'm telling you, as a friend right now, remember this word. Remember these words. There's going to be a day that you wish that you're going to say, Tom, you were right. I did find someone. Hang in there. Don't go looking for one. It'll find you. It'll find you. Mikay's not here and Tom is talking about getting spanked. Exactly. Oh, so yeah, Scott, there you go. I don't know. She likes to get spanked? Does she like to get spanked? Hi, good to meet you too, Jeb Jam. Sorry I have to run soon. We'll catch up on the next stream. Oh, that's what he's saying. So Charles, Jeb Jam, you're leaving. See you later, my friend. And thank you for coming on. And thank you for spending your valuable time. Yeah, I'll have to close the stream down in 7 minutes because I got to go deliver a cake. I was instructed by the boss, I have to go deliver this cake. So I will have to do that. True Michael and Heidi, I go to McDonald's, but I ain't a hamburger yet. It's a heart condition, not a mouth building or name condition. Shanghai airport workers won't help you with anything. I know. They will not. They'll help you, I don't know. Shanghai is tough. Jordan, but if you stay single, you miss a wonderful thing, the deep love Filipina. He'll find a Filipina. Mark, he just got out of one. Horrible, horrible relationship. He just, I don't know, they split it off. But it's okay. Jordan will find someone. And mark my words, just remember what I'm telling you. Stay here, relax, don't worry about it. Enjoy your life. And someone will catch your eye, and she will catch your eye. And before you know it, you guys are talking. And never worry about that. Just follow your heart. But be smart. And just be smart. That's all. Yeah, Tom goes out by himself all the time because the only way he gets his exercise from running away from all the girls chasing him. Yeah, right. I'd probably only weigh 50 pounds if that happened. Already been married to one almost 4 years. Maybe if you like lies. Okay. Well, Jordan, that's okay. You know, if you're married to one for 4 years and things did not work out, you know, I'm sorry for that. Well, you know what? I don't know what happened or anything about it, but there are many wonderful Filipina here. James, me. I don't like Philippines. Try to go to the Middle East, Europe. They won't help because Americans don't have money. It's 31 after now. Artco, good night. Time for bed. Artco, see you later, my friend. JG, I'm that far behind. Yeah. But it's okay. Pitch Robert hard enough so Tom can feel it. Exactly. Yeah, I did get behind. I did get. Take care, Artco. See you later, my friend. Same risks everywhere. Haps, 35 after hour and falling further behind. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. James and Emily, I don't lie. Philippines, those drones suck compared to a real drone. Rono is streaming on her day. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is her day. She says, I told her to do one last night, but she had to realize she made cake. Drones actually got cheaper, James saying. $100. I have to check it out. You won't know for 60 minutes. I know. Now it's 35 and he's falling further behind. Pinch him. James, Emily Life is just saying why you didn't help you, especially you have a Panay with you. They're thinking low tip, yeah. A Panay, you know what? It's like anything else. Uh, Tempo, she's good and nice, but tempo immature. Hey, don't play. Just fine. She has tempo, see you. Forget it. I can't take it. I don't even like the word. Long pinches, delay. Okay, look at that. Okay, I caught up. Jim Trotter again, hello, is saying hi. Hi, Lorna. Jim is saying hi to Lorna. What time is it? Oh, I need to go. Is that clock slow again? What time is it? What time is it? It's, 9:40. Yeah. Yeah, Scott Bears, he actually he can hear Tom, yeah. All right, who's going on tomorrow before I close the stream today? Because I got to go deliver cake. Hi, Elaine, I'm sorry. Elaine, how you doing? 3-year timer expiration date. All my girlfriends need to come with a 3-year timer or expiration date. Okay, time. 3:40 in Hawaii time. I'm after JG tomorrow. All right, who comes on before JG? I get this straight so we can do it. Anybody coming on before you, JG? Mercury Chi Taurus. Okay, Chi Taurus is on before JG. Okay. I was going to say, if nobody come on, I would open up for him. James and Emily Island, live Philippines, 6:40 p.m. Cali. Chi Taurus. Okay, Chi Taurus is on. All right, so Chi is on, and then Gary T. Greetings from San Francisco. How you doing, sir? Thank you, Hapsters. I might go after you leave. Okay. Big guy from Alberta, Canada, G. Briscoe. Good morning. How you doing? So you might go on after you leave, Tom. Okay, Hapsters. Okay. All right, so she wants to go on after. I got to scoot to town and deliver a cake today. It's a birthday cake for someone in town. I have instructions here somewhere. I got to find them and deliver this cake. All right, so good night, everybody. I go on 8 o'clock, going on earlier. Okay, JG, so you go on at 8. That's a better time, my friend. I'm telling you, 8 o'clock. Even 7:30, but it depends on your job and life. So, okay, so you go on in at 8. I will be there at 8 in the morning. I'll try to get on Cheese in the morning, whatever time she comes on. And I'll try to stay as long as I can. It's just tough for old Daddy Tom here. So, high five to everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming on today and spending their valuable time with us today. Have a great day. I will go on after. If I get 40, I'll be showing my face. Scott, no worries. No worries. I already know what you look like anyway. I've seen a picture of you. Boom. So I already know what you look like. So hurry up, Hapsters. Crash your place. Okay, there you go. So God bless Gary T. God bless everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming on and spending your time today. And thank you for all that you guys do. And thank you for helping each other out. SR, thank you for coming on. Gary T. Hapsters, Scott Bears. Thank you, Mark King. Sperlin Edwards, good morning from Connecticut. I'm so sorry. I'm closing it down. I've been on a couple hours. I have to go deliver cake. My wife told me. So, boss said, I go. I don't want her on bad time. So, Jim, thank you. Kevin P. Hapsters. JG. Mr. Mercury. My good friend Mercury. Gary T. Scott Bears. James Jacut. Anthony Keller. Charles Huckstadt. Good. See you guys later. Charles. Elaine. Thank you for coming on. I want to thank everybody for spending their valuable time. Mark Jones, Mark King, Gary T. again. So I will see you guys on Wednesday morning. You might see Chichi on a live stream before then because she said she's going to try to get a live stream in. Because she got a bunch of emails that she needs to do a live stream. she did. So a lot of the Filipinos will be on there, she said. So, guys, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday morning, 8 o'clock a.m. in here in the Philippines. Thank you again. God bless. God bless.